This is Katie Sidebottom. I'm going to be doing this presentation over synonyms and antonyms. I did not create this PowerPoint, obviously. It was created by Beth Shoemaker. I found this online and I really liked it, so I decided to do my presentation over this. So this is the contents of the PowerPoint. It's going to have definitions, synonym and antonym practice, so it'll have a few quiz questions in there. Synonym and antonym game links, so there will be a game link to synonyms and a game link to antonyms. We're not going to get the chance to play the games because of time, but there are links on there, and I'll probably include the links in my description as well to these games that you can play in your own time if you'd like. There's also a story link to Microsoft Word, which I can't get to open for some reason, but I'm assuming that if I were to do it outside of this screencast, it would probably work just fine. And there's a review of synonyms and antonyms at the end, and their credit, Beth here, her credits and references. So what is a synonym? A synonym is a word that has almost the same meaning or a similar meaning as another word. So some examples here are cold and chilly, they're the same. Vacant and empty, they're the same. And big and huge, also the same. So a little bit of practice here, some quiz questions. What is a synonym for intelligent? So A says dumb, B smart, C glad, and D silly. So I would ask the students what they thought the answer was. If someone answered dumb, I would explain why dumb would not be a synonym for intelligent, because dumb is the opposite of intelligent, and that would be an antonym, which we will get to later. Glad wouldn't be a synonym for intelligent because glad and intelligent don't really have anything to do with each other, as well as silly. So the answer here would be B, smart, because smart and intelligent mean the same thing, which makes them synonyms. It says fantastic. Go to the next page. What is the synonym for silent? The options here are, sorry about that, the options here are A, round, B, expensive, C, loud, and D, quiet. So I'd once again have the students raise their hands, try to answer the questions, and I would say, round would not be a synonym because round and silent don't have anything to do with each other. Same thing with expensive. Expensive has nothing to do with silence. Loud would not be a synonym for silent because it means the same thing, or it means the opposite, I'm sorry, which would be an antonym, like I said we'll get to. So loud and silent are opposites, and quiet would be the answer, so D, because quiet and silent mean the same thing. So it says way to go to the next page. Are you ready to play a synonym game? So this is where the game link comes up. So if you were to click this picture, it would take you to this GameGoo website where you could play the game. There's the URL right there. So if you want to take a look at that, you can do that, and I'll probably also keep it in the description like I said earlier. It says, what is an antonym? So antonyms are words that mean the opposite of another word. So some examples of that would be hot and cold, short and tall, and big and little. So all of these words, like I said, are opposite of each other. So some quiz questions, some practice here. What is the antonym for country? So the answers are A, summer, B, high, C, city, and D, rich. So once again, I would have the students raise their hand and answer the questions. I would explain to them why the ones that are wrong, and why the one that is right is right. So summer would not be the opposite of country. Now, summer and country don't mean the same thing, but remember, opposites are the completely different from each other. So high, yeah, it's not the same as country, but it's not the opposite. City, that could definitely be the opposite of country. And rich, once again, not the same thing, but not the opposite. So the answer here would be C, city. City is the complete opposite of country, which makes it an antonym. Congratulations, move on to the next page. So what is an antonym for always? A, yell, and the person that made this PowerPoint has another A here meant to be B. So B, never, C, sometimes, or D, forever. So yell, although it is different from the word always, is not the opposite. Never could definitely be the answer. Excuse me, sorry. Never could definitely be the answer because that would be the opposite of always. Sometimes is kind of the same as always, and forever would probably be a synonym for always. So the answer here would be B, never. Excellent. Go on to the next slide. Then here is the antonym game. Same thing as the synonym game. You would just click on this picture, and once again this link is popping up right here, so if you want to take a second to look at that, that's the exact link that'll take you to this game if you'd like to play it. On to the next. This is the synonym story I told you about. This link here isn't working. There it comes up again, but it's not working, so I'm not sure exactly what this story would be. But you could probably come up with something on your own for that. And the credits. Choose Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Word. Bibliography. This is where she got all her information from. So other than that, that's just a little bit, a little PowerPoint about the basics of synonyms and antonyms. You can go into more detail, but it would definitely get your students started. So anyways, thank you for watching.